Elaine Thompson-Herah refused to give $1 million to her coach.
Hey friends, welcome back to Athletes Group. It's a place where we talk all things athletes, the place where we have lively discussions about our athletes without demeaning them or disrespecting them in any way. Friends, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel to help us to reach more sports fans. You know, that's how the algorithm works here on YouTube. You have to engage with us, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for YouTube to push our videos out to more people.
Now, friends, as you might have heard by now, Elaine Thompson is in the news again, and it's nothing good. You know, the interim coach that she has, well, that she had, is out there talking all kind of things. And I mean, it doesn't look good either on the side of the coach or on the side of the athlete. You know, when you have conflict, I'm thinking that people need to resolve their conflict without having the world knowing about it. And it is just sad that they're at this point where they could not resolve their issues. And like it's out there, she's saying this, they're saying that, and everybody's saying something. One party is saying there was room for negotiation, another party is saying there was no room for negotiation. Once you've said what you've said and you've done what you've done, you've kind of killed the deal. Like there was no room to negotiate. Like that's it, it's done, and I'm moving on. It's season for Olympics, and we can't sit around to do all of these things. That's understandable, right? And what I've gotten from it based on the interviews that I've seen on Sports Max TV, I'm going to be dropping the link to Sports Max channel where you can watch that interview with Darren Era. And he was saying, you know, it was ridiculous what they were asking for. When I say they, Shanikie Osbourne and the person representing her, they were asking for ridiculous amounts of money. It is said that she was asking for 15%, and Darren Era and the team was saying 15% of what? And it was just a lot of he said, she said. And then, you know, they were saying that Elaine's team told Osbourne to come with a number, and the number, guys, guess, $1 million. Like, I'm thinking as a big fan of this sport, and for those of you who love the sport, you know, coaches are not getting $1 million from athletes unless the coach are those huge, famous, they're known to bring athletes from nowhere to somewhere. We don't know Shanikie Osbourne to be that kind of coach. She's not Glenn Mills. She's not Francis. I mean, I'm not understanding if that's true. Why would she be asking for $1 million? I mean, if I were her or her team, that Osbourne, I would have put in the contract, say, hey, listen, I'm going to be asking for X, but if I've taken you to the Olympics and you're able to defend your titles, then I'm going to be requesting Y moving forward. That would sound like something of a better contract rather than just requesting 15% off. Nobody knows what the numbers are, or a figure of $1 million. That's totally ridiculous. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know Shanikie Osbourne, but I'm not here trying to undermine what she thinks she's worth. I'm not here to do that, but we have to be realistic. As coaches, you have to prove to people that you are worth what you're asking for. Who is it that you have taken from nowhere to somewhere? Meaning, have you taken athletes to the Olympics, to the World Championships? Have they won, you know, medals? Have they done well for themselves? Like, when you're able to show people that this is what you've done over time, then nobody can say, listen, what you're asking for is too much. But if you're just an upcoming coach, because we all have to start from somewhere when you want to get to a particular place. But we have to be realistic in what we put our worth at. You can't overstate your worth. Like, especially in track and field, as a coach, you have to prove to people that you deserve what you're asking for. And one way to prove to people that you're deserving of it is to show people who you have taken to these big events, right? The Olympics, the World Championships, and these kind of things. So if you're not able to do that, start from somewhere, right? Work with an athlete, take the athlete to where they want to get to. And then this is how you start building your worth. This is how you start improving your skills as a coach and start helping athletes to get to the goals that they want to get to. And then your worth is increasing. Your expertise is improving. So it's a process. Like, you can't start from the bottom and then overnight you get to the top. It's a process, and let's be realistic. Let's be fair, right? And when these things happen and it is out in the news, like, people have all kind of things to say about, for example, Elaine Thompson, which is so uncalled for. Nobody would want to pay that amount of money. And so nothing is wrong with saying, I don't have that to pay you. Where am I to get the money to pay you that money? What have you done for me to deserve that money? What have you done for other athletes to tell me that you're worth $1 million US? So there are so many different things that are involved here. And I'm curious to know if people, like, these huge name coaches, what are they asking of their athletes in terms of, money? What is it that they're getting? Because if Shanikie Osbourne, as a kind of no-name coach, is requesting so much money, that means these other coaches, they need to do better in terms of what they're asking for. You understand what I'm saying? What do you think? Do you think that is too much, or you're thinking that she is deserving of that $1 million US? What do you think, guys? Drop your comments in the chat. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping the link to the Sportsmax TV interview that Darren Era did, and so you can listen to that for yourself. But what do you think? That's too much, or you think it's fair, it's a fair amount? What do you think? That was my 2 cents on what's happening. And did I tell you that based on what I've heard from all of these experts, it's way outside of what the market rate is? So what do you think? Drop your comments in the chat.
Thank you so much for watching. Friends, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel to help us to reach more sports fans. That's how the algorithm works here on YouTube. You have to engage with us, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for YouTube to push our videos out to reach more sports fans. I'll talk to you soon. More blessing.